Hello and welcome to Horse Sense, and I'm Mohit Lalwani here at the Mumbai Racecourse because, well, the days are ticking down to the Asian Racing Conference to be held here. Before we go there, however, let's stop in Singapore for the New Year's Cup. And for those not nursing hangovers or sufficiently managing them and ready to start 2016 on a winning note, the Singapore Turf Club began its races with the New Year's Cup. The New Year Cup marks the first group race of the horse racing calendar at Kranji. This Group 3 race is a handicap where the field is chosen by the panel of handicappers based on the ratings and the current form of the horses. The New Year's Cup is run over a trip of 1900 meters on the polytrack and is open to horses that are 3 years old and over. Patrick Shaw's Escamonda took home the first one in 2011 with jockey Robbie Fradd on board. The South African trainer took home the 200,000 Singapore dollar prize money again in 2013 with Lazar. Mark Walker also had one to his name with Flying Fulton back in 2012, and the list goes on.
In the New Year's Cup, away quickly over on the inside is Nandara. Also Fat Kid out in the middle showed good acceleration. The Root Warrior is going to slide up there, and he's being ridden forward here by Wagner Leal, and he's going to go straight to the lead from the outermost gate, the Root Warrior. Nandara sweating on a run. Goliath between horses needs a bit of room. Dujardin comes to the outside from Lord Brompton. Street Legal needs luck and needs a lot of ground to make up as they turn into the stretch. It's the Root Warrior narrowly. Goliath comes on strong out of the middle, and Goliath goes up to the Root Warrior. Dujardin begins to close down the outside from Borsellino. Street Legal with too much ground to make up. It's Goliath just in front. Dujardin closing in on the outside. Dujardin for Nunez goes up to Goliath, and Nunez draws away with Dujardin.
And they're set and they're away in the Group 3, and Keshwa away fairly on the inside, and Fujin Bright being pushed along. Boomerang Deluxe has got very good pace and he's going forward and looks as though he's going to be able to secure a forward roll here as Fujin Bright gets across to the rails in front. Boomerang Deluxe right with him though. Then Lazar with the blinkers on moving up into a third out wide, and he's pressing on there for John Powell, and Lazar still defies them. Keshwa's had a beautiful run and he now moves off the rails to issue a challenge. In fact, further back, so the Shore Runner certainly to the fore here. Then Fujin Bright. Boomerang Deluxe needs to get going. He's tucked away on the rails from Knight's Command, and Emperor's Banquet coming down the outside. A little bit of a surprise here. In fact, has raced up to Keshwa. Let's see the response from Keshwa. In fact, has taken over here from Jaglal. They're clear of Knight's Command and also Emperor's Banquet. It's Keshwa, and in fact, they're going to fight this out. In fact, on the outside, Keshwa fighting very strongly. This is going to be very close, but he comes back and wins. He's a classy individual, Keshwa.
The New Year's Cup to bring in 2016 had 11 horses in the race. Pat Shaw held a strong hand here and had 3 in the race: Quechua, Cuptado and Perfect P. Perfect P had run 3rd in the Longines Singapore Gold Cup last year and would be ridden by Juglal, while the 2014 winner Quechua would have John Paul in the saddle. The winner of the 2015 Longines Gold Cup, Cuptado, had Shafiq back on board but was coming down in trip and was switching to the poly from the turf. The field also included Order of the Sun, trained by Koo and ridden by Benny Woodworth. The trio had last claimed the Colonial Chief Stakes at Singapore Group 3 in 2015. It wasn't long before the horses left the parade ring, were loaded and safely set away.
Gates back, they're off in the New Year Cup, and Valbuena very tardy out of the gates. Emperor's Banquet commenced well and going to be ridden up there, but Order of the Sun shows great acceleration out wide, and Order of the Sun went to the lead over Emperor's Banquet. Perfect P away nicely, gets to 3rd. Wild Geese is coming across, Keshwa over on the fence, and they're 3 lengths clear of Dujardin. Then Coptado over on the inside from Cheetah on Fire. A gap of 3 lengths then to Seabros, as there's a bit of tempo on in this. Valbuena was next of all, and Bourbon Goldman went back to the rear. So they leave the straight behind Order of the Sun. Emperor's Banquet second and Perfect P. Leaders back in 3rd. Wild Geese 1 out, 1 back. Next of all then is Quechua in 5th, and 3 lengths away to the Gold Cup winner, Coptado. It's over on the inside with the blue sleeves and cap, covered by Dujardin. 2 lengths away to Cheetah on Fire. Then came Valbuena, Seabros, and back at the tail of proceedings is Bourbon Goldman. So they're pretty well strung out here for a staying race on the poly track, and the front runner is Order of the Sun. And it's going to turn off the back, leading by a length over in second. Emperor's Banquet just edging a little closer. Perfect Peas enjoyed a lovely run. Wild Geese the outside as they go by the 800 metres. Next of all then is Keshwa just being niggled along over on the inside from Cope Tardo. Then came Dujardin, Valbuena, Seabro still well back, not really travelling all that well, being ridden along from Cheddar on Fire and Bourbon Goldman. Top of the straight they come. Order of the Sun of the 500 metres still travels fairly strongly as they turn in. Perfect P ran to second. Emperor's Banquet dropped off. Keshwa begins to plug away over on the inside from Cope Tardo. Dujardin, Cheddar on Fire, but Perfect P quickly pounced up on the outside of Order of the Sun, who fights on strongly. Keshwa coming across their heels but spots the leader 3 lengths as Perfect P begins to race away from Order of the Sun. Keshwa won't give in. He runs on strongly down the outside, but Perfect P is perfect start of the year in 2016, takes the New Year Cup.
Look, it was a lot of pressure going into this race. You know, you hear the whole week, you know, we've done so well in this race, but when you've got such a nice team of stayers and you've got to sort of put them all in the same race, it's great, but it's also full of pressure. I thought a very, very good ride by Naresh. The pace was on from the word go, and with the 50 kilos, I thought he ran great. I thought Quecha ran well. You know, I'd have to go sit back and look at the other two, what they did. But all in all, a great win, great for the owner who's here on course today from Thailand, and just great all round.
I just bounced my horse up and I didn't want to bustle him too much at the gate because I know it's going to be pace on. But once I see Order of Sun start going, and I just tried to track him the whole way, and once I see Benny start pick up the pace at the 800, I didn't want to give him any start, and top of the straight I can't get to his count coasters and put the pressure on him, and my horse was always travelling well, and the matter I don't hit the front too soon, and yeah, he won a very decent race. I think he's a very good horse with a bright future. A big thanks to the team, you know, they keep on supporting me since I've been here, and yeah, last year I was a bit unlucky. I got beat with Quecha, and this time I got the revenge to Quecha, and very nice feeling to have the New Year, and happy birthday to my wife also on Sunday. That's a New Year Cup for her.
Perfect B won comfortably by 3.5 lengths from Order of the Sun. Perfect B is a son of perfect performance out of Holy Filly.
Now I'd like to invite Mr. Michael Chin to present the prizes for the New Year Cup of 2016, won brilliantly by Perfect P, raced by Perpetch Racing Stable. To accept the trophy, please make welcome Mr. Pousset. Certainly got a very nice horse on his hands here. Perfect P won 2 races in Argentina prior to coming to Singapore, and is now 5 wins from 8, including a 3rd in the Singapore Gold Cup run in November. But today he takes the feature race, the New Year Cup. Well done to Perpetch Racing Stable. Well, Pat Shaw, the winning trainer, is in South Africa to receive the trophy. Ricardo Lagrange. Pat Shaw in recent years has won 4 of the last 6 versions of this race. Horses like Escamonda, Keshwa, Lazar, and this year it's Perfect P, and the dominance from the Shaw Yard remains in the New Year Cup. And the winning jockey, well, he went close to winning this race last year. He goes one better. It's Naresh Jaglal. Off to a flying start in 2016. Well done to Naresh. And 8, 7, 1 and 2 on our feature race, the $200,000 Group 3 New Year Cup. Congratulations go to Naresh Jaglal, Ricardo Lagrange and trainer Pat Shaw, and of course Perfect P with Perpetch Racing taking out the New Year Cup.